Karmann Mobil Dexter 595. This is the model which has come out for 2018. I think it's a considerable improvement on what has been done in the past. It's 599 centimeters long. It's got a rear washroom. It's got a big kitchen. It's got a 140 litre fridge. Well, you can imagine what I think of that. It's 205 centimeters wide, and it's 288 centimeters high. Pretty good for a van. And it's 56,000 euros, although if you don't buy it here, it's 59,120, so it's not particularly cheap. Now, first thing we've got, as we stand outside at the doorway, we see there's this extra chair that's been put in, blocking the entrance. Now, do 5 people use this van, which has sleeping accommodation for 2? I think that's really not a very sensible idea. Anyway, but from now on I'm going to be a bit positive. Below this chair, which blocks the entrance, we have there a bit of storage. We've got a step which leads up to the lounge. Obviously it has to be there because of the front part is actually higher than the rear part, but for construction purposes. Some manufacturers get around this by offering a double floor in a vehicle of this nature. Not only is it not really possible, but it would significantly increase the cost. Right, beds above, up here, there you go. Now when you've got a bed up here, of course it does mean you've got more space to do other things. I'm now standing under the bed. Now this is at my head height, so I'm going to have to duck to get in and out of the vehicle. I'm also going to have to duck to get in and out of the front seats. So I'm going to sit down in my favourite seat and have a look at the back of the vehicle. So you've got the bed up there, kitchen to the right, rear washroom, and there's a big step up to the rear washroom. A point of having steps in the washrooms, I actually tripped over mine last night, and I've been getting in and out of it for 3 years. So these things happen. The runners for the bed actually give you an idea of how low it could potentially go. Do the chairs actually must here come out, come down the top part of the chair, so the bed will rest at at this level here. Right, let's have a look in the kitchen. Now, some of the cooks amongst you might say, well look, hey, they've lost all that potential prep space by not putting the sink and the burners further back. Well, yeah, that is a point, but you know, for me, at my height, you know, oh, I've got my hand on the, let's say, the pan here, and I'm stirring something. There you go, like that. It would be possible. Let's bear in mind, of course, that there are people who are shorter than I am, so that may be a little bit more difficult. Anyway, I point that out because lots of people do write to me who enjoy cooking. You've got a bit of space down here actually, although this, I don't know if that's suitable for preparation. But you know, in your camper van, you make compromises, you do things you wouldn't normally do in your kitchen. Up here you've got a Truma combi heating system. You've got your electronics, your water up here. You've got some storage up here, and you can see how the outside of the van is profiled from here. Now down here we have a large drawer which has been locked. I suppose I can understand that. We are at a trade fair. There's people like me coming in, pulling things out and probably breaking them at the same time. Now here they've used these blinds, sort of shutters. I'm putting these in my own van, and my own van is probably going to look a little bit similar. Now I'll show you some of the things I have learned about these. Obviously you've got to have them on runners. In this case they've used a pre-existing form. I suppose you could say, well, why didn't they make it so it comes back up here? yeah, I suppose they could have done, or maybe not there, but there, for example, because that's the. I suppose they could have done that. That would have given a slightly more space inside, but for reasons of cost, these things here, which are actually bought to order, or bought in standard sizes, I should say. So that's probably the reason why. I mean, in my case, we're going to actually form them ourselves, which being able to sort of spend a bit more time on it, that's to be understood. Now, pulling this one up here. Now that here is different. See, it's been hidden behind the board here. So that's a very good use, very well made. I like that. I've got a bit of open space here, so to speak. Keep your bedding in there. Got a big drawer here as well. And you got some electric stuff down there. Charger and fuses. More space down here. Look at that. So, what's that? That's the boiler. You can put some stuff next to it though. And here, you can put your wedding suit, your tuxedo, your evening ball gown, and that sort of stuff. All the stuff you need when you go camping. I'm going to go up there. Now, I mentioned the step up to the wet room. Let's open it up now. Have a look. See that? You've got, okay, it's a big step. It's about what, 25 centimeters high. So I'll come in here. Now, there are probably good structural reasons for this. Shower, 6 meter long van, pretty big. Big duckboard. Well, duckboard isn't really necessary. If you're in the shower, you've got a window there, so the people in the next van on the campsite can see precisely what you're doing, or maybe not. It's dark glass. We'll find out. Toilet there, and toilet with a curtain. I suppose the height is being put up there because of the basin for the what do you call it, the shower tray, which is down there, which then needs to be higher so the water will run out. Now, for a bathroom, washroom, wet room of this size in a 6 meter long van, that is really big, and that's thanks to the fact that they've managed to get the bed up a height. Let's go up the back. Don't know if we can actually see this. Oh, possibly not. There. View of the rear. Can you see inside the van? I don't know. Suppose you're coming down the motorway and you see one of these vans stopped. Somebody's stopped it to use the shower or something happens. Well, you can let us know. Can you see inside or not? But I've got to say, from these Dexter vans from Karmann Mobil, which incidentally were the first things I ever put on my website, motorhomefulltime.com. This is, I think, a great improvement on what there was before. Particularly this other one, the Dexter 550, which you can see in another video.